Oh. Okay. All
Hello.
right.
Hi.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Good night. Good evening. You're loading into map 1 for Casey Decaf versus VTX Cyclone Haven. It's like, oh.
So me, I am FMK Dreamer, and as an RFA, casting this with DIV Aki, and also known as the AGM of DIV.
Hello. Yes, it is me. I also won on Decaf Season 1, so this is a very special game for me to debut my casting on the main stream.
Big W.
Big W. All right, so it looks like VTX has been locked in for a while now. We just never said anything about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the very standard, actual like very standard meta style comp here. Like the Fade Rays breach, especially, is a big one. That was used by EG in Champions a while ago, and on attacker side KC, we've got Reyna, Brim, Sage, KO, and Breach. A little bit off meta, but definitely a strong style right there.
For sure. The big thing to note is that KC don't really have any flank watch. DJ Cypher versus Just Woke Up LOL's Sage, which I think is the biggest change, I'd say, other than VTX having the big combo potential, especially with Fade and Raze. But as we load in soon, hopefully, I'm sure we will find out how both teams play these comps.
Yeah, and honestly, this is looking to be a very strong game, especially since VTX is really far, or they were really far up there, but kind of dropped the ball the last couple of games.
Interesting. I would like to note that VTX are also all matching. Look at them go.
The Gecko Gaming.
Gecko Gaming. Yeah.
Whereas Coco and Koala are running the Smite knife. Best knife in the game.
I guess we'll beg to differ on that one, but... Little controversial take there.
Big sarcasm when you say the Smite knife is the best knife in the game.
It is.
Okay, whatever you say.
Okay. It is the knife of all time.
I guess while we load in, a couple pointers that this game is the last match day of before playoffs. Talk about it a little more in Byface.
Okay.
But
that goes there.
Yeah. So pretty much, VTX, if they get any map, I believe any map win, they
this is a nice
move on to playoffs in the 4th seed spot and will face off against LG in the coming days.
This goes here.
The only way for KC to have a playoff shot is if they 2-0 VTX tonight. I believe that is conditional on the other contender game, which is the Blaze versus Divinity, but oh really? Never mind what I said. Oh, looks like the Seas Mid combo will put in some chip damage onto.
Most sides are stacking towards A, with DJ running over C, obviously, as the main kind of defender of site, along with Omen watching B site just entirely. But A site is getting stormed pretty fast now. Everybody's running into site. We get the first pick. First and second picks are down. VTX 5v2.
Train harder.
And one lurked up towards B.
Nasty.
DJ watching it right now. But the heal, he hears that. Watching it very closely.
One enemy remaining.
Very good trade, Scuba Dan. And Koala's watching up. And that's round 1.
This round goes to Decaf. Wow. I will say a very important thing to note is that cease at the very beginning of the round with, I believe it was Oxy Kitten, and Scuba Dan. I don't think that actually seized anyone.
Yeah, it didn't, unfortunately. But I think they were just throwing the C's nade as fast as they could. They couldn't really do much about it.
Yeah, and I will say, Just Woke Up Lul's lurk through mid gets 2 picks. Unfortunately, wasn't not enough for KC, but...
Alright. Very heavy C-style setup here. A lot through mid. KO knife thrown into garage. Scans fire. 2 are inside garage. Yordle and Coco. Oh. And that's the first pick. Mid, Hunter getting 1. 2.
Spike
3.
Interval gets 2, yeah. All of a sudden, it's 5v2 for VTX. 2 remaining members of KC are just having to regroup with classics.
Last player standing.
And Ox
And-
down to woke up.
Yep. Starbuckles sitting in, and gets taken out very quickly by Hunter. Very clean round. Very clean round as well.
Yeah.
Alright, this is a full buy for KC and a full eco here. For actually, no, not even a full eco. Just a bonus.
Bonus, yeah.
Again, same style setups we've been seeing, but Starbuckles is looking towards C, while the rest of them are kind of on a default-esque setup.
See? And then... Oh, I think they shell it too shallow again. Happened the first round as well.
And a slow for A main while shots are being put out at C long.
Yeah.
Coco,
Doing a really good job jump peeking and just taking a hold of these extremities.
yeah.
Wait. Kuba Dance push up in the entirety of A long. So much
Yeah,
control
but
for BTS.
The mid control here is very, very strong. They might get overrun starting now.
A lot of garage presence. Let's see.
Yeah.
Fire Double and possibly DJ are here to receive it.
Yeah, and
Oh, that stun misses Fire Double and ends up costing Coco his life.
they start
30 seconds
executing. DJ on site alone.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
And last one planting.
Spike
all up
planted.
to
But
your...
gets taken out.
Wow.
And that's 3-0 for VTX. Only one life was taken on VTX's side. Huge rounds for the entirety right now.
Yeah. Fire Double and DJ's combined hold on Garage and C is just proved to be too much for KC. Even at one point with, I believe, 4 in Garage.
Round 4, and Casey is on another buy, or no? They're on a half buy here.
For them to be buying. See, Koala's got a Guardian?
A little dubious for right now, but it could work out in their favor.
Yeah. I think the call right now is, for Casey, is we need as many rounds as we can get.
Yeah, and they're rushing C is what it looks like.
Camera taken out.
People start rotating over to C. And
Interesting thing I'd like to note though is DJ spams 1 with his trip and gets the first pick onto Yordle King, but Coco's pushed up with a Bucky into garage window. This is gonna be huge.
planted for long over here, but it's looking a little dire for VTX.
Ooh. The Bucky does not pay off. However, Starbuckles managed to refrag onto Fire Double CT. Retake coming from VTX though.
The
Line does
it's a
not catch up
very big
Starbuckles and
retake.
managed to get a second onto Hunter.
Where is everyone hiding?
And DJ with the ult, and it knows they're all on long here.
Last player standing.
This is
So the
all-
cage coming in clutch actually.
Ooh, if that Molly had landed, I think That actually might have been the round difference there.
Koala, unfortunately, her Molly was a little too deep.
However, I will note that I believe that is the first time the bomb has gone down.
Planted, yeah.
Yeah. So on Casey's part, I will give them credit for being able to adjust. JK LOL, bomb went down. This is the second time the bomb has gone down. But that is the first time we've seen a post plan of some sort. It's interesting. Anyway.
It looks like a default for KC, and they're real, and VTX looking like they're not really playing for sites right now. Looking to really hold that mid-style center.
Camera.
Koala takes out the Cypher utility that's been a pain in their side for a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, and Fire made a sound over here. They know one's here, and that's the first pick for VTX, or for KC and VTX.
Cage triggered.
Yordle falling back.
Oh, but just woke up has B.
But unfortunately has been timed. The rest running for A.
On A.
For a split right now.
Will Scuba Den be the
One enemy remaining.
person to be able to equalize things?
Spike down A. 30 seconds left.
And Koala's just dead here,
10 HP?
honestly.
Scuba Den hold on to the entirety of A site by themselves. Takes a 3-piece to give VTX their 5th round.
Pause match timer. Alright, so Casey is taking what looks to be a break.
So we are in...
Breach.
Okay, there we go.
I took a servo from your arms. for
Okay,
my
so
tripwire.
we go into
Don't be
tech pause
angry.
now.
Breach.
Yeah, VTX have looked really dominant on Haven so far.
Yeah, this is probably one of their better maps. It's unfortunate that Casey has to be on the opposite end of it.
Yeah.
Especially because of the holds for VTX are very solid. Like you're really not able to push into something without getting a lot of spam.
VTX are playing off of their U2 really well, and I will give credit to KC that they have been able to get a lot of space individually, like especially Just Woke Up on Sage has been able to get some lurks through mid, through A. However, simply because VTX expects those angles to a certain extent, those lurks aren't able to pull their weight very much, and it's costing KC some very needed rounds right now.
Yeah, but the big thing is, right now, the only ult that VTX has right now is Omen ult, which by itself is not super useful for them, because it's slightly more predictable. You would most likely just go to the flank or maybe an extremity. But 3 ults for KC right now, and honestly, we're looking at another ult if Coco can get a pick here.
Or an orb.
But they are on a save, so not looking good for KC in the in total.
Yeah. It's really... I really commend VTX though, just because their defense holds on both A. Like DJ and Fire Devil held down C and Garage pretty well, I believe, the second or third round. And Scuba Dan just getting 3 picks, holding down A like a real trooper.
Yeah,
Putting in the work.
Honestly. I will say though, even if KC is in a dire situation, they are performing a lot better under this pressure than anticipated.
So we are currently watching Just Woke Up unscribing feet into the wall. Riveting gameplay.
It's even funnier watching it in observer mode. Where you're just kind of flying around the map and just seeing, oh, that's what they're doing. Kind of like a mini map
around here.
Decaf just be hopping around spawn, and then there's just VTX just in their spawn. They were like standing still for a good couple minutes. Oh, close up a bear. Nice.
I think that's all. I think there's only 2 on Haven.
Oh. I hope Decaf are taking this time to be able to get their thoughts together, be able to coordinate. It doesn't have to be anything big. Coordinate something to be able to counteract what VTX have been doing. And I'd like to know that I don't think VTX has changed a lot about their defense the last couple rounds. DJ's pretty much always been on C. We've pretty consistently seen Scuba Dan and Oxy Kitten on A. And Fire Devil has usually been Garage. It's just that Decaf have been unable to either effectively counter-strat against VTX's currently pretty strong defense hold.
I would say most likely the best way to counter VTX's hold on site is to not play nearly as slow as KC have been. Like yeah, sometimes you do. And although it's not the best to do, it might be your only option sometimes.
No, sometimes the best strategy is no strategy. Who knows?
It's been a few minutes, hasn't it? Yeah, it hasn't been 10. Not 10 minutes for sure.
Coco is working. Yep.
Yeah, Coco's working on it.
Oh, those frames do be stuttering. Holy.
I actually need to see this.
Playing Pictionary by... Oh, what is VTX doing? Are they drawing on the wall with their classics? Oh.
Hamster noises.
Hey, I think that was a bad word. No, no word. No, no word. No, no word. No, no word.
DJ is just putting bullets into the targets.
Oh, practice range? Except it's not practice range?
Working on aim training inside of the match. Never before seen.
I just think
Never
it's so
before
fun
seen.
how almost everyone in this lobby has an actual classic skin, and I've been stuck with the cat skin from last act.
Oh, that's adorable.
It is adorable. It is just interesting though. These people have more drip than I do.
I have too much drip.
I'm gonna get numbers to get the most popular classic skins of the VDC.
Alright, and
Classic.
Match timer is
The
now
timer's
back on.
unpaused! Yay!
Hunter playing C site. Very interesting. We haven't seen him on C yet.
Oh my god, I was literally just talking about how VTX were switching up, and here they are switching it up. It's a caster's curse, I swear. Anyway,
All coming down C.
all fives.
We've got a breach stun. And he's falling back.
Hunter chooses to fall back CT and opt for a retake, looks like. But Casey are leaving. Oh, they're not. Two of them opt to stay back towards C long, but the other three are rotating back towards garage or possibly A? Looks like at least.
It looks like a
Cola's taking the
default.
bomb back to A.
Yeah. But that's a little dubious, especially given the Cypher setup down there, but they won't know until they start running into sight.
Ooh, Coco gets the first pick with a judge, but manages to get traded up by DJ.
Careful now.
And planted A main, and Starbuckles starts coming back up towards DJ up heaven, while the other three are opting for this retake.
However, everyone on VTX is on site now.
Off your feet! Here for hellfire!
Oh, and it's just an avalanche of utility right now. Hunter taken out.
One
Only-
enemy remaining.
All up to Fire Devil.
She needs
Takes
to
a lot of
smoke
damage from the
off.
Molly.
One enemy remaining.
And he gets a headshot on Just Woke Up.
Clutch.
What a
Managed to clutch
clutch!
the round on so little HP. Oh my god. Crazy with the sticks.
Insane retake to
Yeah.
get the clutch just barely.
Casey had a good idea with their post plant, but unfortunately VTX's retake was just a little faster, just a little better.
They're opting again for another A site take. Cypher is set up on A yet again. And Scuba Dan running on A long right now, just for some...
Arbuckles, Domes, Hunter. Breach versus Breach. Meanwhile, Scuba Dan notes Coco, but doesn't exactly know that they've pushed up short.
Doesn't know they're pushed up short.
Meanwhile,
Fire
Fire
in a
Devil-
bit of a sticky situation right now. Very low health. But unfortunately, Scuba just takes out Coco almost
Coco.
instantly.
And also takes down Koala. Why not? Oh my god. And again, Starbuckles and Just Woke Up. In a 2v4.
Scuba Dan just taking heads here. Bit of an executioner, I would say. Starbuckles up window, but
Spike down.
just woke up.
All up to Starbuckles.
Three out!
Gets a third pick on Fire Devil, who was very low.
30 seconds left.
Concusses DJ on B.
But doesn't know that he's there.
She doesn't think she's on. And DJ cleans up the run on Starbuckles. 7-0 on the board in favor of VTX.
Insane first half we were looking at. They need to clutch up a round here. Look, it's a very dire situation for KC right now. On yet another save round, Koala with the hero rifle. It looks like.
Like she'll opt for a Guardian.
And they're just rushing down C,
Coco just W keying his way into B.
but gets
Unfortunately,
taken out very quickly.
Oxy
so
and
is
Fire
Joe
Devil
woke
both
up.
get picked.
Yordle basically staring into the eyes of death here.
Over.
Scuba and Koala see each other, but
Over.
the duel isn't long lived. And it looks like C is...
Spawn, but Yordle King is
down,
there to
C.
trade them. All up to
Right there.
King and
Spike
a Bucky.
planted.
But
player
Koala
standing.
peeks. Ooh, but Koala gets traded instantly. Unfortunately, there's not a lot you can do with Bucky against a Vandal that distance. And VTX get their 8th round. KC desperately need a round here. Even if they win all 4 rounds in the remaining half, that is an 8-4 half, and that is the best outcome they will get. And that is not a great scoreline, especially since VTX have shown themselves to be so dominant on defense. It just makes me wonder about how their attack will par to their defense. Absolutely.
Yeah, and it looks like another... Oh wow, actually it looks more like a C split here. With just the lurk on A.
And Hunter with an
Unfortunately.
op picks off Coco. Fortunately, a judge versus an op isn't a very fair fight on C-Long.
Yeah. Most of them are regrouping towards mid or A window here, but Scuba Dan, getting into a little pickle himself, has to run back up towards Link. And
So
back
Casey-
into tower.
He hasn't smoked off, but DJ's here to receive it. And he's got Scuba Dan to back him up, Heaven. Oh wait, it's smoked for the time being.
And the cam is really looking very powerful here. It just sees everything.
That was my cam, not Cypher cam.
Off your feet!
DJ does not get stunned by Starbuck's ult! And 3 members of KC take the price.
Last player standing.
And it's just an obliteration on A site.
Unfortunately, KC chose to hit the site a little too late, and it gave VTX enough time to be able to regroup and fend off A even before KC really got into sight fully, and much less plant the bomb. Unfortunate. KC are forced onto yet another really scrappy buy here. Looks like Koala will have enough money to Vandal and full shield, but that is about it from the rifles.
Don't underestimate Yordle, though. The Bulldog is a very underrated rifle. Especially if they're rushing down on Garage here. It's just... It's such a small space, and they take 2 out.
Just one. Fire refrags onto Just Woke Up.
But they have sight, which is a really big thing.
The entirety
Planting
of
for
Phoenix
long.
is-
Yeah.
Pogo is here to receive
And...
almost
nothing.
3 members of VTX, however, cannot manage to get anything more than 0. Cypher ult comes in, DJ knows the election of all 3 members. Starbuckles gets another.
Last
Unfortunately,
player standing.
gets caught
They
up by the
have-
ult. And
And Koala with the lineup here. Looking into the sky, basically.
however,
Last player standing.
Koala managed to get 2. Is it?
Up in the sky!
And Koala gets a
What a
3rd with her
clutch.
Molly lineup. And just to clutch the round. Casey's first round. 9-1.
That's my favorite smokes agent. One of the only... Well, actually, probably one of the only mollies that just almost straight up kills you, like, nearly instantly, basically.
The amount of
That-
damage from Malios is insane.
Although Gecko Molly nowadays is... Even if it's slow, it still does the 150.
Looks like Oxy's on C with her C's up. She's ready to receive both of these C-long
And
players.
Scuba is tagged by the Kale knife.
Oxy gets Just Woke Up and is unable to get traded by Coco with the Noted. Eventually gets taken out by Yordle King though. 5 HP.
One enemy remaining.
And last one,
Down.
Coco with the Odin, but
Coco manages to get Fire Devil, but unfortunately, DJ's there to trade Coco.
Last round before the
VTX head into the double digits with their round wins. And as we head into the last round here, VTX have looked so insanely dominant, and they've been able to rotate too fairly quickly, and KC have not been able to receive just how VTX is playing it. And this entire half, they've been struggling to get any sort of footing.
They will cover.
Look, a fast B hit coming in here. Scuba Den, the only one on B currently. However, Fire Devil ulting into their spawn. What will they even do?
and Yordle gets taken out as
down,
they're
B.
planting the spike.
However, I will note that Casey no longer comfortably
One
has
enemy
B,
remaining.
and it's all on Coco and ulted Reyna with an Odin.
Yeah, but holding Oxy here.
Coco's
And
mission was
hard
now
right.
known.
Yeah, but they're just holding for now. There is no real merit to aggressing into the Odin.
No need to pick them. However, Coco gets Oxy. Is jumping up with
doesn't
Odin
heal.
Left.
with 25 HP and has to deal with two that are on site and full HP. Hunter picks up a 4K and closes out the half 11-1 in favor of VTX.
Switching sides.
That knife, it looks very drippy. They
I
do
would
have
get
the
it.
drip.
They do have the drip. I would get that knife, but I don't have the sort of money to buy more skins.
And knife is not even sold anymore.
That knife is also non-existent in the shop, but that is not the point. I didn't have money when it came out.
I chose not to buy it.
Hard decision.
A very hard decision. But I chose not to because, frankly, the Oni knife was just... it was just too cool.
Yeah. Anyway, as we head into round swap, looks like all 5 VTX members are A.
And suppresses all 5.
I'm suppressed.
It's a huge rotate. Coco on the
Just
flank.
swarm onto A, but Just Woke Up gets a first pick onto Oxy, but DJ managed to trade onto Just Woke Up. Looks like VTX is
One enemy remaining.
leaving, but
Spike
Coco gets a
down A.
3K with a shorty!
Which is almost unheard of.
Just to get Coco. Left in a 1v3. And Starbucks
And
will
DJ
throw
just-
DJ.
Wow, just straight up domed.
Coco goes crazy with them shotguns.
And as he said within the game, Shorty Colette go crazy.
As it does. Gets 3 kills with 2 shots. It's like, yeah. VTX are forced onto a save round while Decaf have enough money to buy up. Except for Just Woke Up, who just opts a light shield and shares. Sage is a material world. Share putting in good use though. Gets Contender and Scuba Den mid. All 3 members of VTX.
One enemy remaining.
Oxy managed to get the judge on Coco, but Star managed to clean up both kills. And Decaf win their buy round. Their buy
I
round.
think the big way to play against Coco's just straight up rat plays is just don't try and go for like big pushes into like small closed spaces. You're not going to win the fight. The way to do it is probably play open, and try and play for the long angles. And most of
That's what VTX are attempting to do by taking C long here, I think. And like if no one on Decaf is playing on site, so if VTX clears site sufficiently, they'll just have C. Bomb will come down. Hunter will get 2, DJ will get 1. Oh my god, so many kills! All up to Starbuckles with a Spectre, CT!
but
We'll get
gets
domed by
taken
Fire
straight
Devil. VTX on their gut first, the first gun round of the second half, puts them on match point. We'll say, this is pretty much a full buy round for Decaf. Coco with a Bucky is another shotgun.
And what's looking more like another C... Oh! It's looking more like a play for picks round for VTX here. Making a lot of noise. Just woke up, kind of wastes the wall for just a sewer.
There.
Throwing just a lot of util in general.
Coco
And
unfortunately gets
unfortunately-
caught up with the Bucky, and Oxy has managed to clean up the kill with the Fade Eye.
But VTX is just taking space and gaining the control of the map here. Compared to...
Starbuckles managed to get DJ. But Oxy trades Starbuckles. Looks like the rest of VTX are creeping up to
On
go A. Smokes will finally start coming in, which is signal to Decaf that an A hit is coming in. Bomb will go down.
And Yordle going up towards heaven, but I think Scuba Dan just heard that.
Definitely. He has a huge flank on all 3 of these KC members.
One enemy remaining.
That all comes in
And
huge.
last one, Yordle King
All up to
got
Yordle.
taken out.
Scuba Dan getting 3 to close out map 1 for VTX and their spot in playoffs, I believe.
What a game.
What a game. Wow. Alright. So, as we set up for map 2 here, we'll go on a brief break.
5 minutes.
Sounds good.
Can I have like a year?
Alrighty. We are back with map 2 on Pearl. And looks like sides are the same, but Oxy is hovering Gecko, which is currently illegal, so it's still illegal. It's like Coco is locked in Killjoy, and
An
Yoru
interesting
King has
pick
locked
for
in Yoru.
Interesting pick for KC though. Coco normally doesn't really play Sentinel style agents.
I would like to note that because VTX has won a map though, the 4th playoff seed has been locked in, so this map is really in the end for stats, I think. So I suppose both teams are just being a little silly and goofy. It's okay. I like being silly. Oh wait. Not just woke up Blue, who just covered Gecko. What's up with these contenders and being illegal?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Alright, but it looks like all 10 members are finally locked and we've headed into a loading screen.
And honestly, a very, very similar style comp here. Both sides running Astra KJ and Fade, but the duelist is different and the Chamber is swapped out for Reyna.
I think DJ for playing Chamber in this economy, but you know.
Chamber is a brokey right now.
I suppose. It's okay. Yeah. I mean, seeing Yoru in general is pretty unorthodox, I'd say, but seeing as Yordle King has Yoru on their card, I don't think it's completely out of place. Again, other than that though, these are a lot of agents in general that I haven't really seen a lot of these players, especially on KC, play. Of course, I don't know Contender very well, admittedly, but I do think that these are very unorthodox comps on very unorthodox people.
The big thing to note here is that it's a very big map, meaning both sides are going to be striving to get as much control of everything as possible. And with the way that KC is just playing it right now, with just looking at like a straight up bum rush B.
Yeah, for sure.
But 3 are towards B right now on VTX's side, and KJ setting up for mid.
See how this
looks
plays
like
out.
VTX.
Just woke up a little domes DJ. And Coco is rolled down to 13 HP. PC
And
have
it looks like
B
they're
main
falling
control,
back.
but they just be chilling.
2 falling back towards A.
Looks like they want to re-hit B, however. Seeing as Coco has put up some util that immediately gets shot by Fire Devil. Just woke up a little, gets a second, a third onto Hunter and Fire Devil respectively.
Where are you?
Big picks from KC.
Mark 1.
Ooh.
Yordle
Unfortunately
in
whiffs on
halls
the
right
Fade
now.
Eye and
And down.
cost them their life.
They're blind with fear.
Team getting double teamed and oh no! And Oxy gets a third onto Yordle King. All up to Coco and Koala's post plant, which
Come on.
turret might kill
Player standing.
if they're not
One
careful.
enemy
Okay.
remaining.
But Scuba does not have it.
Who I think barely doesn't have it.
0.65 seconds, but doesn't have it. Both sides eliminated, but one side taking the victory.
Yep. KC take the pistol round, which is very different from how Haven went for pistol round, at least. Although VTX correctly predicted and leaned 3 towards B initially, even though KC were able to push through and just woke up, I believe it was, yeah, just woke up Lul, getting 3 entry picks. Cleared out B. Like VTX are leaning 3B again.
And KC also just pushing closer to B with one marked up
better
mid.
guns as well. DJ does the info peek. And Hunter dinks Coco.
Nade, make sure you're on me.
Coco fakes a plant, is at 4 HP, and DJ wallbang kills Coco. First kill of the round. Yordle King gets Fire Devil and Hunter. Even up the round to 3v3.
One enemy remaining.
Yordle King gets the timing onto DJ. And just Well King cleans up the last kill onto Oxy. 7.
But they don't get the plant here, which would have been nice eco for KC. Would have made it a lot easier for the for this next round.
Yeah. It's like VTX heads into their first gun round, and KC are on their bonus. Coco back to his ways of the shotgun warrior.
And looking to be an A split here.
I'll find you.
It's like people are posing here to break that eye, and as of right now, only Scuba Den is really here to receive this A hit.
Without obscuring vision.
Now he has to check the art corner.
And
Mark.
Scuba Den. Turtle King gets the bomb down and manages to seize. Scuba Dan and Hunter both get picks. But Yordle King manages to get 1.
Last player standing.
Fire Devil managed to get Coco with the Bucky. All up to Yordle King with 30 HP.
But 2 little bullets in his mag and he gets taken out immediately.
Fortunate. VTX win their gun round.
Very big round for them, especially given how 4 survived.
Yeah. However, it looks like, for the most part, KC will also have rifles. Since Hunter is the only one who died that last round for VTX, looks like he'll be opting for a Marshall instead of, and the other 4 will just keep their rifles from the previous round.
Yeah, it looks to be more of a mid push this round, with no real eye set on anything, but leaning more towards A.
Who's next?
I'll find you.
The Yordle from Yordle King coming in through mid.
And that's 2 for A that they hear. 3.
I'm back.
He has cleared the entirety of Art, but is currently alone. TP's back to mid, but has done his job for the most part. Has cleared out Art.
Spike planted.
Oxy is low, but manages to kill Just Woke Up. So far, Coco has gone undetected on default, but Scuba Dan gets Starbuckle's main, and Oxy manages to get Yordle.
Last player standing.
Taken
Gets
out.
1 on the bomb, but Fire Devil gets Fire Devil trades. All up to Koala.
Defenders win. What a flick from DJ.
Unfortunately, a 1v4 is tough no matter how much post line you got on the bomb. And Koala simply cannot find all the kills. I also believe she might have thought that the person she killed was the one defusing. I would have thought that at least. It was definitely smoked off, and there were what, 3 people shooting at her?
Yeah. About 3.
Just about. It's like Casey are opting for another B hit. Hunter stops watching. Oh,
Taking a little chip, but takes a little bit on just woke up.
Scuba Dan lurks up into A and into window and manages to pick off Yordle King in mid. Gets a second onto Koala. And their own spawn is no longer safe for Decaf.
But takes out Hunter.
Fire Devil immediately trades though.
One enemy remaining.
Poku with the judge trades out Starbuckle's mid, but Scuba Dan's lurk really pays off that round and manages to get 3, and 2 of them almost in their spawn.
Hunter opting for an op here.
Opting for an op.
No pun intended, actually.
Pun fully intended. Pun fully intended.
And it looks like opting for an A hit here didn't really.
But in Domes just woke up and heavily tags Coco.
And that's all
to
Ford's
leave with his life. Scuba Dan's just doing all he can to prevent this hit coming in, and
Face your fear!
what is going on?
The ults are just coming in,
So many ults.
but they have to fall back. They're stuck in such a small area. One player detained.
Koala gets detained, but looks like VTX won't be able to capitalize off of it as she's around her teammates. But Hunter with the op is now watching A. Looks like Casey
Where did
opted
that
to
Molly
rotate.
land?
On default. Wait, no. Wait, Molly. There's so many.
There was a KJ Molly that just landed on a fence A main.
Ah. Silly.
I know, big silly.
30 seconds left.
They're just rushing towards B, just trying to take as much space as they can, trying to grab site.
Yeah.
But 3 of them are already in.
Most notably, Hunter's op has beat it before Casey has.
Spike down
and
B.
Fire Devil managed to get out Coco, but Fire Devil's very low.
10 seconds
Yordle King
left.
Starbuckles. Starbuckles good too, actually.
Spike planted.
Numbers all of a sudden favor
Last player
Decaf, and
standing.
Yordle King moonwalks his way out of DJ. Oxy gets 1 on the flank B main. Starbuckles on 5 HP. Who knows where?
One enemy remaining.
Both are so low. Whoever can land the first shot wins. And
Oh,
the reload! No!
Starbuckles with the clutch here.
Picked up at 3K to give Decaf the 3rd round and equalize the scoreboard. I will say that VTX's defense doesn't look as good as it did on Haven, and Decaf is managing to kind of see that a little better and be able to land their shots when it matters on site.
Definitely, the chamber pick was a little bit dubious.
Yo, can be bobbing and weaving through those bullets. Like, besides Yordle King, though, all the other 4 members of KC will be opting to stomp their way through A main. And again, Scuba will be the only one to receive. Looks like Oxy's got some util, though.
Spike planted.
Coco lightly tagged by Dugout, but
Reyna killed.
Oxy managed to get just woke up in the heart. Fire Devil.
One enemy remaining.
Those are counterpart, and Fire Devil gets a second on Coco. Everyone
And
is
DJ
dead.
DJ with the last pick with the Headhunter here.
And they ought to give DJ his ult. DJ now has 2 ups. You want to slay? Let's slay. I believe that is also what DJ is planning on doing this round, seeing as he's not yet bought a gun.
That works.
No, DJ actually dropped his weapon. Opting to give it to Hunter, actually.
I have
He's
2
just
ups
running
on
his-
one person when you could have
He's-
1 up on 2 people. So. Anyway.
And the wallbang puts him in deep, low HP here.
Second shot finds Coco though.
Just woke up staring straight at him, but no cigar.
Through the smoke, yeah. Oxy can Oxy,
down
sorry,
mid.
my words. Oxy gets Yorl King mid and drops the bomb.
DJ whiffing his
Last
shots.
bullet.
Teleport's ready.
Just woke up dinks DJ. 5 versus
5 HP.
also a very minimal amount of HP.
But just woke up, just leaving. Honestly, a better idea than just facing the op.
VTX currently have numbers advantage, but all 2 members of VTX, notably DJ and Oxy, are both very low. Looks like there's an
30
op
seconds
here
left.
already, though. Alright, just 2 members of Decaf left on site, and they are both relatively low.
Marked one.
But Just Woke Up and Starbuckles both get a
Player
kill.
standing. 10
DJ
seconds
managed to
left.
trade onto Just Woke Up, though.
Last player standing.
But
Starbuckles.
Starbuckles just doesn't
She has
have
no time to plant, and DJ knows this and opts to run away. Ops. Sorry. Although that op was not recovered on VTX's side, if Hunter so chooses, he's got another one. Mercifully bought for him by his teammates. Alright, looks like not fairly standard. KC are on yet another questionable buy here.
Begins.
That's almost
And
gonna be
rushing
long, then.
just straight towards mid-link. And
Just Woke Up was
traded
here.
immediately.
Spike down
And
mid.
Dome Scuba Dan. Mid control is fully decafs.
And executing for A site here.
Indeed. And Coco has a good position with his judge in the water.
Oh, but he's peeking straight
Coco!
out.
No, Coco! Not versus
No.
an op!
One enemy remaining.
Hunter gets a third with his op. And now
And
it's
Koala just playing for,
all up to Koala and her stars. I got a 1 on the bomb. Not enough, though.
Pulling them in.
very,
Unfortunate.
very good from VTX.
Yeah. A good double peek, or at least Koala swinging out in that position. That left her exposed to both members of VTX, and
And Hunter
Fire Devil
taking
and-
back the op.
God, that gun is doing wonders for him. But it looks like Just Woke Up says, hey, I gotta do that too, and gets an op of their own.
I'm not sure though. Given how strong operators are on defense, it might be a little hard to peek straight into it.
Maybe he's just the best opera in existence, no matter what side it is. We're about to find out.
He could just straight up be 10s.
For real. Or Coco
Or
just
Coco
white swing and
just
domes
domes
Hunter.
him.
That works too. Wow, what a shot. Koala manages to get Scuba Dan as well.
Face your fear!
Coco gets a bomb down.
Spike planted.
That fatal noting 2 people, but Oxy manages to get Yordle. DJ and Fire Devil both get 2, and all of a sudden, VTX has numbers advantage, I believe. Just like that.
Last
just
player
woke up.
standing.
With the up. This is the first bullet.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, what a show. Just woke up lowest and low, but
Yeah, and Koala has to peek straight into him.
and Koala
Barely
gets
doesn't get it.
Yeah.
We have plenty of time, oh, here and now.
I like to note that throughout all these rounds, Hunter has been opping, buying another op. It doesn't matter if all the teammates die. You got another one.
Just get the other one. Just get
Oh,
more.
looks like he's opting to buy a teammate instead in this round, however. No ops coming.
Honestly,
this round.
it's a better idea. He's got knives this round. He's probably popping those.
Yes.
Who's
we-
next?
He has to slay, but it's
Respect.
just an A-site take.
Just full A take, and looks like Coco opts to place on his lockdown. To possibly, and then coming hours. There we go. Ooh,
And
Yorkie.
Yordle taken out.
Goodbye.
DJ and Scuba
want to
both
find
get
it.
kills. 5v3 for VTX now,
Catch them.
Spike planted.
especially with
Placing bomb.
But Coco's in the middle of the ult and detained
detained.
one.
Enemy remaining.
Last one.
all of his
does-
Starbuckles.
But Oxy
Not
just takes
because of
them out.
And VTX
Huge
claimed their
retake.
7th round.
Don't defuse, please. Says Coco.
Last round
Yeah, I
in
actually
the half.
just learned that the box inside A was like a cafe. I thought it was just Radianite, because a lot of the other maps have Radianite in them. But no, it's a cute little bear. I like cash register. Look at that. Anyway, KC are forced onto another fairly scrappy buy round.
Speaking of Radianite,
Oh my god. So much Radianite. Reserver just knows all the nooks and crannies of Pearl, I suppose. Alright. Full Vandals versus... Grab.
Enemy kill.
What a shot onto Hunter!
Oh!
No,
and he
Hunter
takes
does
two,
get three!
three!
Oh my god! He just better! Gets 3. Half HP. All of a sudden, Decaf's own spawn. Getting
But
but
Koala
Koala shuts
just
down
died.
Hunter, just running. Oh, but they've got DJ and Fire Devil.
One enemy remaining.
Beans Koala in the face with a shorty. All of his Starbuckles, who's creeping down waterfall. For the Spectre.
And is just
And
playing for the B control.
she said, they have my spawn, well I have theirs. Creeping onto B, but from the opposite side of spawn. Here's a few coming through waterfall.
Picking every corner very, very meticulously. I like that about Starbuckles. Actually,
30
very
seconds left.
strong player,
Ooh,
but gets domed.
pulls out Util and is punished by Oxy and Oxy and Scuba
sides.
Dan's double peek into halls.
Now,
Or half for red.
Are they us? I have so
the
many questions.
part that I'm really amped up for is VTX on attack here, which very strong attackers on this map from what I've played with them. And they like to take their time.
Interesting. Yeah, we never really got to see a lot of VTX's attack half on Haven, but I'm excited to see what plans they have cooking. for the second half, for their attacking half. Looks like they're just gonna be friends. A couple of them are opting to frenzy rush. Like all of them in A, and anyone to observe, receive will be just woke up. Hunter messes up his dash, and just woke up low. Gets 2.
Spike down A.
Fire Devil gets just woke up, but both members of VTX are now very low and pushed into main. All 3 members of KC are now here to protect the bomb on site.
Turret out.
DJ just literally 1 HP.
Where are you?
Ooh.
Last
Fire
player
Devil getting
standing.
a 3rd on 4 HP, but Starbuckle's cleaning up the round.
No charges.
VTX
good.
making it a very expensive round though for KC.
Just a round be like that. Oh yeah.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if just woke
Wouldn't
up
be
buys a bulldog.
I wouldn't be surprised if we actually went into a tech pause here either.
I
For
I wouldn't
KC,
be surprised
yeah.
of that either. Granted, the tech issues that's and Koala.
There she goes.
Yep. Unfortunate.
Oh. What a day of tech pauses and
Time to
starting.
call a hunt.
Yeah. Really good. Alright. What a day of Casey having issues with their internet and their frames. In the meantime, though, we'll get shown all the bears on the map again, I suppose. Going to Haven.
Yeah, it's
Haven only has like 2. I know this one has a load. Just can't remember where they all are.
But yeah, in the meantime, suppose we can talk a little about the maps going. Let's see. So VTX are currently up 8-5, but Decaf having 5 rounds, I believe, is already more than what they got on Haven in general, if I remember the scoreline correctly. And so already, even if they are down rounds, I wouldn't count them out at all, especially since the second round of the half is they've got Spectres, they've got Sheriffs, they've got guns. And 8-5, 3 rounds is a smaller map difference than a lot of people give it credit for, in my personal opinion, and especially I've actually never explored the outside areas of these maps. I know they're like 2D at the very edges. Pretty trippy. That being said, we're going there right now. Still 3D, but any like far away drawn whatchamacallits. Yeah, we're starting to get at the 2D a little here.
See, this is the fun part about doing observing.
Float around the map.
yeah. You just
Placing sentry.
What?
You better not.
I'm hearing reports that the scoreboard is currently blocking our scenic tour through the map. Oh,
the beautiful
look at our
thing is
dudes.
the
Play a
beautiful
little-
thing is about Pearl.
a little soccer match going on with some shoes.
And Koala has
Turret out.
reconnected, maybe?
Oh, Koala has possibly reconnected, and this tick pause possibly could end. Meaning we could possibly get.
The beautiful thing is on Pearl though, is if you go a little bit towards the tower on B main, you know, the big metro sign, right? At the very top of it, there's a spin the bottle competition.
Oh,
Bro, I started the stream off with that.
I believe we were shown this at the very beginning of the map, yes. It's very cute. It's very cute.
It is adorable. And the tech pause has ended.
The tech pause is gone. We're about to see. Oh, the bears guarding a door.
Just have to do 2 more. I should have full, like, doctrine.
With VTX running a very big
And it worked.
default here.
Hunter domes Coco with a shorty, giving Coco a taste of his own medicine with that shotgun. And DJ gets Starbuckles as well. This is not looking good for Decaf's buy round. 2 Spectres have been recovered, and
Just
DJ
woke up with jiggling for...
but like just woke up. Sheriff duels Oxy and wins. Fire Devil's there to trade.
And it's very quiet, but the big
Yordle
thing
King gets
here...
Fire Devil. But 2 members of VTX are pushed up into defender side spawn, and looks like the bomb is getting planted by DJ on A.
Hunter with the very ratty corner, just like Coco.
One enemy remaining.
And Hunter gets 3 to close out the round. Hunter's huge shorty play pulls it up mid. Unfortunately, we were too busy watching a couple of bears to see it, but I'm sure it was spectacular. Hunter spent the rest of that round on 22 HP and still managed to get 3 kills by the end of that round. Crazy frags. Looks like he's opted to get another shorty. Saying, it worked the last round, why wouldn't it work this one? Even though he has a gun.
The shorty is a very underrated secondary weapon. You can use it to clear smoke so easily, and it just makes everything so much easier.
Placing sentry.
And just straight up gets domed immediately. Just woke up, just...
Find you. Bring them down.
Like Oxy gets Coco as well, making a 5v3. 5v2. But Oxy Kitten gets tethered and possibly doesn't hear Yordle King. Oh.
Now he does.
Yeah, that reload.
Remaining.
All up to Yordle King with a shorty.
And teleported to your right.
Gets detected by an alarm bot. Accidentally blinds Fire Devil behind him,
and it's a flawless for VTX.
Those first 2 early picks in the very beginning of the round really did them justice to be able to close out that round in a fairly smooth fashion on VTX's part. Looks like they all they're aiming for a B hit this time. They said, we've got guns. Just shoot him, B main. It looks like both Oxy and DJ have opted for A main control and mid control respectively. Well, I'd just be jiggling for info, but it's unclear if she's actually spotted. Doesn't matter at this point. Util being thrown. And Scuba Dan gets 2 and DJ gets Coco mid. Sight is now
making it a 5v2.
Sight is now VTX's on B.
And Hunter
Yordle
gets
King and Starbuckles
Spike
both get a
planted.
pick. Both get picks though. Starbuckles unfortunately very low HP.
One enemy remaining.
And Oxy's
gets
there
taken
to
out
kill
by the lurk.
Starbuckles.
I face one.
Oh, the timing on the peak becomes his downfall as Fire Devil
Beautiful
closes out
peak.
the 11th round for VTX.
Okay, I gotta say it right now. The Arcane Sheriff is probably one of the best sheriffs in the game.
Don't like Arcane Sheriff very much. This is a very hot take, I know.
Honestly, hot takes are appreciated though.
It's how you hold the Arcane Sheriff. It looks very like blocky to me. I don't like it. That gun itself is okay.
It's like an old school revolver, if you think about it.
Anyway, VTX are leaning towards A, with a little bit of mid presence with Hunter back on that op.
Leaning towards A, but one with the lurk up towards mid
Turret
here.
out.
It's Oxy though. Looks like the other 4 members of VTX are in A main. They want this A. They're working out fairly slowly for it. Hunter gets a Yordle King on A. Starbuckles is now the only one on A.
My ult's ready.
Just
Just
managed to
woke
get
up
Oxy mid though. Doesn't matter, the real fight's happening on A.
And Coco and just woke up just for the flank.
Spike planted.
Kubidin knifes Koala. Oh, that is a trade. Oh my god. Just woke up managed to get Hunter. That's the Opera offline and
One enemy remaining.
DJ.
And Coco with the judge, but just can't get close.
Unfortunately, just woke up's
Match
dismiss
point.
right into DJ proved to be their very demise. And VTX are now on match point.
That's a good spot.
And we just received information that Coco did 0 damage with the judge there.
Fortunate. Sometimes shotguns just miss. As with any gun, I suppose.
Almost. One of the most interesting things is
You
that a
want to
shotgun
play? Let's
misses.
play.
Alright. They are pushed up. They are pushed up B-main. They want this B-main control. It looks like Firedall will get 2 before getting traded up by
Spike
Starbuckles.
down B.
Koala's here. 2. And she's going up against 2 Oppers right now. And Hunter will take out Koala. Unfortunately. Both the Oppers are B long. Oh,
One enemy
with DJ.
remaining.
Starbuckles and
down
Yordle.
B.
Yordle both get Oxy and DJ. And the last Hunter is tethered.
Now they take the op here too. Bad news for VTX.
That aggressive play from that aggressive play from KC really won them the round there, being able to correctly predict what round VTX were trying to hit, and
Gun here.
just I think it was 3 or 4 of them just rushing down B main, shooting at him. Looks like they're planning to do a little bit of a similar tactic, just on A this time. I respect it. Like the only one not following is just woke up, who is Coco opping Killjoy. It's the first kill onto Scuba.
And it just looks like they're just straight up rushing down A man.
The interesting thing about this is Yordle King sent out its clone, so it might seem like 5 steps, but Aussie gets immediately traded up by Yordle King. Firedevil gets a bomb down on A, yeah.
Here. Blocking sight.
And they're playing for A main control. Or not A main, A art control.
Nightmare, take them!
Fatal will catch no one, and
Not sure.
it's like DJ will get the kill onto Coco,
Remaining.
and also onto Starbuckles. All up to Koala left.
And DJ takes the last one.
Attackers win.
What a
DJ gets the
game.
free kill. ETX win both maps. Although they are 4th regardless, yeah. Although VTX, I believe even after both map wins, are 4th, which means they will play Light Garden in playoffs.
And we get the final GGs as the game closes out.
Yeah. 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 All right. Well, for
It was
everyone
a very
watching,
nice game.
thank you for tuning in. Yeah. All right. We will be
Masters
back
final.
with Alright, so Masters Final versus, I believe it is TT versus MF. Yes. Will be airing on Friday?
Yep.
Yes, Friday. 7 Eastern.
7 Eastern
Be
time.
there
Oh
or
wow,
be square.
very early.
It'll be pretty
Eastern.
epic.